So we just finished our last run for Vavasati, the International Women's Festival. I'm here with the cast of the poetry show, Unchained Voices. Can you each introduce yourselves? That's the informal name of the show. Can you each introduce yourselves? We'll go around in a circle, just your name and a bit about you.
All right. Hello, everyone. So, Tselane, and well, yes, I am an aspiring poet, director/performer. So anything in the arts, I've got much passion for it. Studied at University of Pretoria and then furthered my study at Wits. And so here I am at the State Theatre. I'm actually a regular at Vavasati. So yes, I'm grateful that I'm back here. Hopefully more years to come. And yeah, I'm a poet at heart. That's me. Yeah, thank you.
Sanbonani. My name is Nonkululeko and I'm an artist. I am hurt. So that's what voice is all about. I'm hurt. I am a Vavasati who is... Yay! I've been through. But anyway, yes, I'm also a regular at Vavasati. I've performed before in a poetry piece, which was 2017, if I'm not mistaken. I am also an actress, and I studied that at UT. Completed my BTech there. And I don't have much to say, but I'm a poet and I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Dumela, nakena Bafigile, Sidibe. It's also Shanguve. Born and bred, a mother of 2 boys, a professional artist, as a performing artist. Dance teacher, yoga teacher, fitness coach. So I'm everything to do with body. I got a good body, yes. Yeah, I'm also like a furniture, I think, at the State Theatre. Yeah. So, but this is my first time collaborating with 5 poets. I was confused. I didn't know what to do. How do I move in an hour with people just speaking? But we created such a beautiful piece, and it's a story that's going to touch, and it's touched so many people, and we hope to take it further than the State Theatre. Big up. Vavasati.
Hi everyone, my name is Zinhle. I am a singer, a poet, and an actress by profession. Well, I studied in TUT, and I must say that I'm so privileged to work with these women that are sitting here. I've done a collaboration before in 2016, and that was great. But these women are outstanding. So I'm happy to work with you guys, and I learned so much working with these ladies here. And yeah, it's an honor to be here. Yeah.
Honor to be with you.
And I'm Selogadi Mampane. I studied drama. I did my undergrad in drama and my honors in performance as well. It's been quite some time since I've been on a stage, actually a formal performance stage or space. I'm an activist as well, so I've been performing in all kinds of spaces, street corners, in conference venues, in old houses that have been refurnished. So I've really been around the world, up and down, and this was another interesting experience to work with other women to try and find a way to mold a story with other women, which was quite challenging, and I appreciated it a lot. My first Vavasati, and I hope not my last.
Yeah.
Yes. So this piece, it brought together different elements. What did you want to highlight? What did you want to show? What was important for you to be carried across in the story? Anyone, whatever comes to your mind.
I could say that we all have similarities. We share the same story. Yes, we are hurt, but we are women, powerful women, and we build strength from each other, but we share the same stories. It's not even the four of us, all the women around. Like, I found that we sharing the same story, but then we pulled strength from each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's...
Yeah? You had said, I'm hurt. Yeah. So based on that, in terms of this show, that part of being hurt, did you want people to feel it with you? Did you want them to think through it with you?
I think I have... I think it's a very powerful story. It's quite spiritual. I remember there was we had applied for Vavasati. We came to audition, and we had never heard anything, you know. And I remember I wrote this poem, Mindfuck. When I wrote that poem, I wrote it after praying, and I was like, God, you know what? I need a job, and then I'm broke. I remember that day I didn't have electricity, I didn't have food, and I started writing, and the following day I got an email from Vavasati. So I actually shared this with the cast, and I said that God will never give you a job if you don't initiate anything. And just after I wrote that poem, the following day email inbox, it's over, it's a job, like that. So that was and yes, I'm still hurt even after commenting right now.
I think that's part of our state in some way as artists. I wanted to jump in because also we had responded, I think, to this call. I responded on Mamela's Facebook page and heard nothing. And so I saw on the Facebook that there were some people who their pictures were showing, and I thought, maybe I've been forgotten. And then these emails that came in, and it was at a really bad time in my life. And I didn't know, I needed it, but I didn't know if I was capable of. So, you know, I've been praying, and I had this dream. The night before, Kgaogelo said she's going to cut me off if I don't respond. And I dreamt that I was in the show performing. And I woke up the next day, and I came into the lift, and I saw her, and she said, you must pray, because if I didn't see you today, that was it. So, yes, very much, definitely a lot of praying and a lot of holding on that.
And a lot, we've been praying.
We've been praying as a group, hey?
We've been praying. And I think also, to start off with that as our foundation. Why not? Yeah.
And so to maybe hear from also the two of you, you said that you learned a lot. What were some of the things that you discovered or learned during the process?
You know, as women, individually, I believe we are different powerhouses. Let me put it like that. Because each and every woman carries something different. I don't have what she has. She doesn't have what I have. So I learned a lot in this collaboration on how to work within our different pieces and learning how to, take what I write as a poet and mix it with, maybe mix it with someone who is, I've never worked with them before. I don't know how they write. I don't know how they do their poetry. So I learned a lot in this collaboration, how to work with someone else, and come up with something that is groundbreaking and something that is awesome. So I learned that.
Yeah. And Tselane, we did not get the chance to see your full poem until the first performance. And I was always watching like, what ropa straight, because she's just doing these 5 lines. What is she doing? So what is the method or thinking behind that I'm keeping this in until I get onto the stage that night?
Actually, it wasn't even about keeping it away from you guys. More than anything, I've noticed with me and my poetry, it didn't sit.
You told me.
Every night it was frustrating me so much that and then eventually I remember I was at school. I read it like 7 times to my kids, and they were like, "Yeah, ma'am, no, do it like this, do it like that." And then I told myself it needs to sit. I think also it was me accepting my work in the space of everyone and realizing that we are all, when we get into that space, yes, our similarities are there, but we are equal. I think that was one thing that I appreciated about all of us, is that realizing that your work is just as important as Z's work, as Unonku's work here. So it's me saying, and also it's a process I go through. Me in rehearsal, Shem, I'm just there because we are just there. Come performance, girl, words will be flying in. I'm like, what? I'll never stop. It's a spiritual thing more than anything else, honestly. Words, and if you pay attention in life, you realize, this girl will perform the same poem but 2 different ways. One stanza will go that way, the other will just be like
it's so
and
true.
I allow it to be what it is. So that's me.
So to almost kind of finish off, we had a touch and go, putting all of ourselves together, trying to fit all of our pieces into this one performance. So how did you feel approaching this first show? And how did you feel afterwards, after it actually finally came together? Because the first performance was really, in a significant way, the first 100% full run. Performing outside, the space was not set up, initially, and it was the first time that we saw everything together. So going in, what was the thinking? And then going out, what was the thinking?
Perform my best and tell a story, and energies be one. And afterwards, I exhaled. I breathed out. I was like, I did it.
You did it.
They saw the story.
You know, I also think this is the first group that I've been in, or the collaboration, where every one of us is a perfectionist, and that on itself can be so disadvantageous. What I noticed is that we worried so much about the creative process, and we worried so much about the show, that once we started performing it, we were like, no, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think we stress so much about it, that it needs to be in a certain way, it needs to look in a certain way. And then by the time we started being in this space, or days before, because I don't think we had now the show is great.
Yeah.
No, we never had it.
No, we
I think
always-
it's just that internal realization that, look, no, the show is great. So why are we stressing?
Yeah.
Why are we stressing? So yeah.
True. It's so true.
Yep.
Okay. I think that's it. Maybe something from each of you. What Vavasati, what Women's Month mean, what Vavasati mean.
Girls
We're
don't.
finished now.
Girls don't.
Girls
don't.
Girls don't.
Girls
But we do. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do, but at the same time, we don't. But we did.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
did.
We did.
Yes.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.